right, so we are back, ladies and gentlemen. As y'all just saw, it was a lovely Sylvia Fowles and Sue Bird tribute. Wish Sue had gotten a little busy out there, but it is what it is. She was just taking a night off. We were just out there, But these ladies can't really be taking a night off because it's kind of early in their career. The Indiana Fever are last year they had the number 2 draft pick. This year, for the first time in their franchise's history, they get the number 1 draft pick. And we are going to assume that Aaliyah Boston is going to get drafted. But let me get on a little soapbox real quick. People, these girls are some hoopers. I can't even hold you. I like NaLyssa Smith. Emily Inksler is one of my favorite young pups out here in the game because she's hella versatile and she just got that spunk. And then I'm not gonna give too much flowers to Lexi Hall. She cool. But oh my gosh, why can I not remember the what's the short girl's name again? That blows me so much that I just had a brain fart right there. Help me out, please, Dad.
I'm coming to your rescue. I don't know their roster too well, but I'm looking it up.
It was a rookie that they just drafted. Oh my gosh, that's going to blow me. I can't be on soapbox no more. That hurts. that hurts, bro. Cause she's such a bucket again. I don't know why oh my god, I'm so pissed.
You remember the number?
Hold on. That is blowing me. Destiny Henderson. I don't know why I could not remember his name. Like, bro, I am so sorry, Destiny. I apologize for that. That is on me. I'm not even gonna edit that one out because that's just trash. But they have a smooth squad, bro. And I gotta say, if you pairing her up right with, you pairing that squad up with an Aaliyah Boston because we know Aaliyah Boston gonna come out of South Carolina and dominate. She's probably gonna get the back-to-back award or the back-to-back title, especially because Paige is now injured. That's a good chance for her. But how does Aaliyah Boston and NaLyssa Smith work? Like, walk me through that in your estimation. Personally, I like it. It's like the Twin Towers a little bit. But like, do you have any trepidation around that?
I mean, I would say this easily. You can run the triple towers. Honestly, you got Smith, who's 6'4" and is a forward, and you got Queen playing the center, and then you got Aaliyah Boston. So I mean, you could easily just have a big three lineup right there, and then have the 2 guards do their job. Like we were saying earlier, you could just get 3 big people and then just have 2 shooters. Shoot, and every time they miss, the bigs gonna grab the board.
So like, I hear you on that part. I don't know how good of a shooter NaLyssa and Queen and Aaliyah would be in the WNBA. Like, NaLyssa can give me the mid range. I've seen it. Queen might be able to give me the set shot. Cool, but like, I understand Aaliyah's pegged to be able to space the floor out. You got to do it though. Like, I gotta see it happen. There are plenty of people in the NBA who were pegged to be able to shoot the ball real well. Obi Toppin, for example, the boy was supposed to be able to hit at a 40% clip. I haven't seen it, so I got to be able to see her do that. So for the 3 bigs out there, yes, you could do that. The Sun have done that, and it has worked, right? Alyssa Thomas was the playmaker though. So which one of them is going to be the playmaker? I don't like having 3 bigs out there, but I understand why you want to if they are able to shoot the ball. So I do get that. Who do you believe is going to be the better player between NaLyssa Smith and Aaliyah Boston? Because I think, like I say, we know she's going to be the number 1 pick. NaLyssa was the number 2. So is it going to be Aaliyah off the bat, or is this a first is the worst, second is the best type of deal for you?
I'm gonna be honest. It could go one or the other. It just all depends on how they want to run their offense. But I mean, me personally, I would say first is the worst, and then second is the next best, if anything.
Okay. Okay. So
And
you
you
got
can always just do Aaliyah Boston and Smith in the lineup, and then just build the starting lineup
yeah. I think
off
you
of that.
have that where you got the Mitchell girls over there too, plus Destiny, and then you got, like I said, you got Emily coming off the bench along with Lexi, because I mean she was an okay shooter this year. Could do a little better though, but it's her first season. Like I think those two players you definitely automatically build around just because the talent over there. Like offensively, they'd be one of your better options, and definitely defensively, they'd be one of your better options. You have some contenders on both offense and defense, but they're two of your constants. So I think you got to build around them because they're going to be the ones carrying you forward going forward. Now, I know it's early, right? But we're talking about building around NaLyssa Smith and Aaliyah Boston. So what's that front court ranking like for you next year? Like where do they
Um,
rank out of the entire WNBA? It's 12 teams. So I mean,
um, Jesus, that's a tough question because there's a lot of great front court. So I'm gonna break it down like this: the playoff teams they're not beating in the front court. They're not beating though. They're not beating the Aces front court. They're not beating the Skies front court. They're not beating um
the
the
Liberty, I think we can beat.
maybe that's a maybe
Here, let me
because
pull up.
they
Pull up the
always have to
standings
plug
right now.
somebody in.
I'm
They would
pulling the
have to
standings
plug
right
somebody
now.
in.
Aces, Sky, Sun. All right, I can understand that.
They're not beating
Storm,
those.
Storm, I hear you, but it depends on what Storm comes back to. Because I mean, Brianna Stewart's kind of tough to combat. So I mean that's an uphill battle. But depending on how that center spot is looking, it can get a little tricky.
Right.
Um, and then you can also slide Brianna Stewart at the three. So hey, we'll see how it shakes.
Yeah.
Mystics, all right. Elena Deladon, former MVP, but you also admitted earlier injury, right?
Availability is
Best
key.
Yep, the best ability is availability. But Shakira Austin also can boogie out there as well, so they might
Yeah.
get them all too. Dallas Wings. The front court was looking a little tricky. Like that was their Achilles heel for me personally this year. They guard happy. They love their guards over there. But I think they might be able to combat that Dallas Wings front court.
Yeah.
Same with the New York Liberty and same with the Phoenix Mercury.
So they're right in the middle. They're right in the middle.
Okay, okay. So we got them then at that sixth spot. Like I said,
Six, seven,
I think
six,
they're behind
seven.
the Mystics. Okay, which that's not bad because if you telling me that's a solid duo, like that they have that type of duo, they might need a season to get to the playoffs, but I'm expecting them to get to the playoffs relatively soon. Which I remember one of my friends was saying they don't know why the Fever are taking so long to get to the playoffs, but it takes time to build a team. But this team should be able to last for a few seasons though. Like as a playoff contending team, that it should happen very soon. So I think the Fever gonna be hot, ladies and gentlemen. I think they really gonna be hot. You need to bring your thermostats and thermometers because it's going.
I wanna
to
bring this up. I want to bring this up and issue an apology to the Fever's organization. And the reason why is because at the beginning of last season, or I think it was the season before that, they had their jersey reveal with the Stranger Things logo and stuff like that, right? And I heavily
You
criticized
didn't like the straight. You're
it. Didn't
wild.
like it. And the reason why is because in my head it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense to me. But then but that was only because but look, that was only because I didn't know where Stranger Things was filmed at. I didn't know it was filmed in Indiana. So now I'm like, oh,
I didn't know that part. I don't watch Stranger Things, but
oh my
like,
God.
hey, but look, dog. Like I understand what what fashion looks like what something look good. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not the most fashionable, but I'll be damned if I don't know what look good. And they jerseys
Now
look
look,
smooth.
I'm
Like
all
I
about the
gotta,
black
I
and
gotta,
red.
I gotta be. It was clean. It was clean.
I'm all about the black and red, but I just feel like it was like
I don't know. I don't know. I got a couple boys who
let,
do.
let let's let let's let's have Mickey Mouse on the Los Angeles Sparks jerseys, right? Like
I mean, but folks rock with Mickey though. Folks rock with Mickey. Like I'm
instead
just
of
saying, like put
Sparky,
them on the back somewhere. Go ahead, get your Mickey Mouse gear on, Spark.
instead of
Go ahead.
Sparky, we're gonna have Mickey Mouse at the games.
I'm
That would
okay.
bring in tickets. LA Sparks, pay attention.
It could. It could. But we jumping ahead of the gun real quick because we got
my fault.
next. But what we do have is an up and comer, and I like her. I talked to you about it earlier, Deb. Her name is Juju. Juju Watkins. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, without further ado, I hope you all enjoy the highlights.
Oh, I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I gotta go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get buckets around here, kid.